Okay. What's up, Michael? What's up, Penguin? What's up, Echolord? What's up, Vex? What's up, King Chicken? What's up, Whispers? What's up, Schmarkus? What's up, Isaiah? Is it more map variations update? Yes, it is. What's up, Toothtron? What's up, Jukes? What's up, Set G? What's up, Busy Clouds? What's up, Sumbaka? What's up, Dark Salt? Seeing a lot of new faces here, huh? Alright, what we got? Okay. I like this spawn, Super Shop against Caligo, and we spawn right next to one of the important points on the map. Hope regular Night Rain gets an update soon. What do you mean, power of slop? You'll see. Slop time. Just because I put Halo Slop in the thumbnail doesn't mean I'm going to be playing Halo Slop, guys. Anyway, what's up, Rav? What's up, Multiflex? Is the Halo skill description real? Yes, it actually is. Let's hit the tree and get out of here. Although there's some stuff we have to check on the way to the Night Invader. That I personally know quite well. What all this stuff is and how it works. They should add the Claws of Night. Claws of Night are going to get nerfed in the next big update. This doesn't do any real balancing except for fixing a bug with a Flaming Strike, where it did extra damage in some cases. Okay, this is not a hit, I think. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Are they balancing characters too? Balancing may not be the right word. You might want to go with expanding. Not this update. What's up, Marco? You should kill this Misbegotten, because why the hell not? It's a red Misbegotten. John free kill. Bro is a shark girl. Teammate's supposed to be questioning me, pitting nothing. Not gonna lie, my hit rate with all of the events has been pretty shit. I've been getting them on like 5 or 6, attempt 5 or 6 almost every single run. Yeah, we go here now. This is the next check. Is Bloodfiend's arm here yet? No. Yeah, what's up? What's up with you guys calling me a bunch of stuff a bunch of random fucking stuff, huh? First you say I'm black, now you call me a shark girl. A fucking anime shark girl. What is going on? I think it's this guy. That can be the, Damn. I'm not beating the schizophrenic allegations right now. That's tough. Okay, we can just go to the invader. Yeah, someone posted an image of me in the off-topic channel of Discord. I guess that's who I am now. What were you killing zombies for? You'll see. When did an update drop? Today. Also, what's up, Levanila? What's up, BBQ? What's up, Aspartame? What's up, Rav? No, I said hi, Rav, anyway. Hi, well, you get said hi twice. What's up, Pete Diddy? Money is Mexican. He invited me to his house to eat some tacos. Okay, I guess I'm Mexican now. I guess I am everything. If I am everything, what am I? Does this Revenant have a, I was gonna say, does he have a, like a Revenant weapon build, or what? Yo, what's the update? I'm trying to get a good showcase of it here. After the invader, I'll see if I can demonstrate something. You are carrying the flame. That's right. We are all Charlie Kirk. Wow, this is the first Revenant I swear I've ever seen using Bestial Sling. Or, Sonic Rank, rather. Wow. Okay, good news is that the invader is completely stuck here. Yeah. She is trapped in a box. Not anymore. Nice. Shard attacks, improved melee attack power. Okay, well, this is a nice inventory of loot. Cool. You hit the wall, but the Undertaker hits you anyway. Yeah, that actually has to do with the Raider moveset. Believe it or not. I fucking equipped the wrong one, damn it. Because the Raider attacks all sweep very, very low. There was an update? Yes. Let's go up here, rather. Important distinction. Okay. I could have leveled up a second time. Am I stupid? Glad they removed. They didn't remove the annoying singing bat. They just moved him. It. Her, actually. I think they're explicitly referred to as James, which is a female title. I don't know if we want to fight the Manservant. These guys are pretty buff. There we are. All right, this is the new content. It definitely isn't the only Latin in Elden Ring, because I know most of the lyrics in Elden Ring are in Latin. Unfortunately, this is like one of the more tame special events on the map. I'm making the It's Fucking Blue a soundboard. You can make a soundboard of like 20 different times. I said it's fucking... Alright, there we go. And we got this loot. We got a skill attack up, physical damage negation, Devonia's Hammer. Defeating enemies near Totem Stellar restores HP, which actually isn't that bad of a perk. This gives you 50% of your HP back whenever you kill something near your ult. And you got this one, which changes the stats. I think it changes your stats to like 50 strength, 50 and dex. So I'm just gonna pick this. I'm gonna take this. It reduces my health as well too, but that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, Raider probably isn't the best character to show that off because he has like the best stat spread of any character in the game, just as is. Real fanfic mod. Yeah, the other ones are a lot more interesting than Onyx Lord. One of them is in the thumbnail. One of them I have not. One of them is in a spot that I haven't even checked. And the other three were in the 3 spots around the bottom of the map that I looked at. Yeah, they aren't that broken either. How could you tell it's this event? Because I just checked all of them until I found it. I checked all of the possible locations. I was just checking all the possible locations. Spoiler alert. This is also one of them. This right here. Hit me, kid. Is this mod? Yeah. What happened? So basically, there was an enemy over here. There's a field of star callers in this area that drop gravity stones, but when I killed one of them, something came out of it. Something that's not normally there. And it gave me a loot from a loot table that doesn't normally exist. Might actually have to stick to the Undertaker hammers. Yeah. I mean, 50 strength, 50 dex, I think a lot better than my previous stat spread for not Raptor Talents. For the Undertaker hammer. Yeah, this is a new feature. Has anyone found it yet? Searching for a loot that doesn't exist. Searching for a slop that slops. Searching for an Anne Frank. Okay, that's a little too much. Now you'll be stronger with Raptor Talents significantly. It's actually 31 dexterity, minus 18 strength. I can do a lot of damage with these weapons too. These are all like complete dex weapons. It's tame because it's next to 2 field bosses, I guess. TDBDM, I kind of need that. I don't imagine this guy's gonna want the gravity stones, is he, huh? He probably is gonna want that. Doesn't Raider's skills scale off his strength? I think it scales off his level, but I'm not sure. Wouldn't really make him the most sense for Executor's skill to scale off his dexterity, now would it? I'm pretty sure it's just level-based. Wow, what the fuck? I mean, sure, that's a good Dragon Great Claw. I've already kind of changed around my stats. Actually, I'm going to keep this for myself in case I get like a paired armament. Like, this is a really good stat. This is a really good stat spread for both fists and raptor talons. Okay, we got Super Shop 2. What is this? Do I know this Super Shop? Also have a Dragon Great Claw against Calico. It's this Super Shop, which kind of fucking sucks, because this is like 3 items for a Crandall stand, including the Crandall stand itself. Damn, that's tough. Are you fixed yet? I think the giant sheep is not fixed yet. You can use bows on Raider timed to LARP. I don't think so. Will they update normal merchant and super shop in 2.2? Yes, they're working on it. I think I also posted one of the layouts in my Discord server at some point. Yeah, I am doing an absolute shitload of damage with this hammer right now. Ow. Fuck. Thought I could get away with that. Big Sheep is fixed, he just got bled and didn't get a chance? Was he just not looking at us, or what? Yeah, this is doing a shitload of damage here. Saw a spreadsheet and decided it had to go. Yeah. If you guys don't know what he's talking about, by the way. Arguably even more useful than the other stat spreadsheet. Lol. When I assume when is obviously contingent on him actually having enough health after getting attacked to attack back. That makes sense. I have that is near to the root zone. This thing. Damn. The stat spread does more than with Undertaker's hammer than Raider default. I figured, yeah. This is a decent weapon against Caligo, although I'm not sure I want to use it. I don't know if better, like it. Okay, there's a couple of perks about both this and the other weapons in my inventory. So my Dragon Great Claw is a dragon weapon, which means it just innately does more against Caligo. It also does not have X on chart attacks on it, which I want for Caligo because Dragon Grease. And we can get Dragon Grease at the store. I do have another Undertaker hammer though, so I can like forego magma on chart attacks for just Dragon Grease, which is over 30% extra damage, which is more than magma. Like another good chart attack weapon. Like a Serpent Hunter would be amazing right now. What's new in this update? You missed the main part of it. Although, we could end up finding some more things. So, right now, I have this active. This is a new perk. Yeah. I just have a new perk. Dragon Grease, I know, yes, but we can get it down there. We need to go to the super shop. We need to go to the other Night Invader here. Those are 2 important things, and I have no clue where the second circle is going to be because I don't know this map off the top of my head. I want to say I've played. No, I haven't played it. I played the other Caligo map with the super shop here. Despise everyone has a PC and is able to experience this peak. You should get a PC yourself. PC's Gigamod consoles, and are way cooler. I am so sorry, Scholar. I did not mean to pop that. Take some ammo. It's only like $1,000, bro. Well, I mean, look at it as an expected value problem, right? If you get rid of your console, you know, like if it's a PlayStation, you no longer have to pay for PlayStation Online, which, like, if I'm not mistaken, you have to pay for that, like, or a PlayStation Network subscription. You have to pay for that if you want to play Night Run Online, right? That just costs money. Quality, respect, 90 ranks, Raiders is insane. Yeah. Holy grails, roar users. Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Although, I mean, the Xbox one, like, Xbox Game Pass isn't as much of a scam because, like, you get games for that, right? Or does Xbox have its own, like, forced online slop? AI bubble's gonna pop any day now, bro, don't worry. Exactly. That's just how you gotta look at it. Nintendo's like $20 per year. Oh. I thought it was way more than that. Yo, I kinda need that. It's the double cavalries. Are they gonna come up? I'm just gonna go down and grab that shit. Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, I am the one who needs that. I'm not gonna make them carry it up to me, even though they have the inventory for it. Does anyone know what the Rottenwoods Easter egg in this mod? So it's. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you where it is. It's on the. It's a chance of spawning, and it is on the walkway up to the fort in Rottenwoods. Where if you didn't really know how the mechanic worked, you'd go to learn where you get the passive. Yeah, see, this is why we gotta do that shit now. Do that shit early. I'm gonna use Dragon Great Claw here. These guys are also weak to lightning damage, I think. You're welcome. Yeah, it is totally Astragas invasion, by the way. There is absolutely Astragas invasion. Yep, that is 100% what it is. If you wanna know what it is, know what it looks like, so when in Deepa Night you find it, I would just recommend queuing up solo at Forced Rotwoods map and going there every game until you see it. We gotta put a pedal to the metal here. Why do you Dregler by his government name? That's his. You call him his Stragas. Stragas, even. That's just what his name is. That's what he's called. We kind of goofed by not doing this earlier. Also need to go to the super shop. Although, it's a really good idea here to buy Twiggy Tier and just use it on the Night Invaders. Which bosses can have it? Can have what? Yeah, this actually does substantially reduce my HP though. I think it's like minus 220 base HP, which is a fuck ton. From 56 to 45 vigor. New update includes this thing. Pause and look at it if you want. We should also spawn the Night Invaders. That would be smart. I see a raider. I am blind. I see, said the blind man. Did I actually get hit by the wing scythe and not get the flask debuff? Why does he not apply the flask debuff? Fucking poser-ass wing scythe user. I don't really need any of this. What's that? Blah blah blah. Doo-doo. I guess this is okay. This is better than this thing. Honestly, I'm gonna get rid of that too. Yeah, I'm gonna end up using either the Dragon Great Claw or this Undertaker Hammer because Dragonwood Grease is just much stronger. I'm going to bound back in the circle though. What's up, Roars? Is the matchmaking endures? I'm not sure if duo into trio matchmaking or duo into a random third matchmaking is fixed yet. There are devs in chat though, so they can answer that for you. There are a lot of bugs that have been fixed, but I don't know if that's I'm not sure that's one of them. At least it wasn't in the beta build, so probably not. Although, generally speaking, matchmaking as a duo into a random third does not create the best experience for the random third teammate also either. So do with that information as you will. Chart attacks, CDBN, chart attacks. I mean, I guess I buy this other chart attacks. Sure. Fuck DDBN. The update that the thumbnail does a pretty good job of illustrating. I have this unusual interesting perk on my character currently. I should actually check if my teammates got some too. Damn, neither of them took the neither of them took the stat change. Casually clickbaiting people into thinking Vanilla Night Rain got an update. This may as well be Vanilla Night Rain now. I mean, you can play it with randoms, and it's just getting updates. So it's like Night Rain basically got an update. You can play with randoms. A lot of the randoms here are fucking terrible. It offers a very similar experience to Vanilla in that sense. What does the Aura Loss mechanic do? It causes your teammates to grief you and point down on you, because you are a bum little bitch-ass motherfucker. $1661, huh? It is a little faster than the Raider weapon, though. But I think the Dragon Great Claw is still better. There is indeed a new MMV update. You see, this would have been really, really, really cool if I had been offered the. There it is. There it is. Hold on. I'm gonna hold on to this just for a moment. As you can see, there is a power of slop. The slop got added to the mod. So I am losing aura as this, with this, and I am also losing respect from the devs, so I'm gonna stop doing that. Flame of Frenzy, yeah, this would have been amazing if I got one of the faith changes. There's a bunch of them, by the way, because they're split changes. Like, the strength dex change that I got, it was just the strength dex one. There's like a strength faith, dex faith. Yeah, delete System 32. Millicent's prosthesis. I guess so. It is a little unfortunate that I took strength down because I'm doing like 20% less damage with this thing, I bet. With 18 less strength, because I'm probably just going to use this Dragon Great Claw against Caligo. That's fine, though. I have a full inventory of Chart Attack ups. Ratty not gonna like this. Tough luck, kid. Lol. What a bum ass. If only I had a Serpent Hunter. That would be that is an amazing Chart Attack weapon. Are you fucking 1 HP having bitch ass? Fuck you. Fucking tough guy, huh? Page. Around 13% less damage. Yeah. That's still pretty bad. That's like 2 lower attack below max HP weapon passives. Like if this and this just had lower attack below max HP, which is a really, really bad passive already on Raider. I also would not have got... Are you fucking... I also would not have got slopped there if I did more damage by way of not taking the stat change, Lamel. But I thought I was going to be end up using like an Undertaker Hammer, or maybe find a Starfist, or a Raptor Talons, or hopefully even a Serpent Hunter. I haven't really done a Serpent Hunter run on Raider, but I have done it on Executor, and it is incredibly strong. We're going to put Shield Crash on a skills tier list. It is one of the best skills in the game. It isn't S tier. Please play Wilder. I mentioned earlier in the run that certain characters may or may not be getting expansions, and Wilder is one of them that is getting more interesting expansions than the others. Not that the others are inherently not interesting at all. In other words, Wilder is one of the characters you might end up getting to see me play without having to spend $500. $500, and I play a character that the community decides upon, which will most likely be Wilder or Duchess. Now that I've already done Iron Eye, I will leave the rest of that statement up to your own interpretation. Also, would have had more HP. I would have had a lot more HP. Yeah. Sloptorius, huh? Same one night boss. By the way, did we really get like next to circle night bosses? That's crazy. I wonder if this scholar knows the trick to take off a third of Artorias' HP. How about you pay us $500 for you to play a character of your choice? I'm good, guys. Nah, he did not know the trick, or at least he didn't employ it there. Okay, I'm doing a lot of damage, but I am like a one-shot here. This is gonna do like... I was gonna say, that is gonna fucking hurt, yeah. That did like 6k on the first hit, and like 4k on the second one, which is incredibly impressive because he has a massive damage negation there. Fuck, I knew I was gonna get hit by that, damn it. What's the trick? You can basically, you can... If you time your ult correctly as a Scholar, it will hit Artorias. As he jumps onto all of the Horde Scent, and since the Horde Scent take like 6,000 damage from Artorias, every single one of them that he kills does about 1,300 damage to himself, which is like a third of his health bar. It's actually a really cool trick. We were Raider 1v1 on Night Raid against Puff Draggy. Knighted Dregs Raider versus Arcane Raider. Yes, because Knighted Dregs is like much stronger in solo. And I have better relics than him. Like, you make a Night Rain challenge that is same map seed, same luck seeds, hit everything, I would more likely than not have much better results than him. Okay. Fucking tough guy ass Artorias. This is why you don't drop your damage negations, kids. Do I have, like, anything that can help me here? No. Yo, why are we going for me, bro? I didn't even do shit. Fucking tough guy. I haven't done shit after getting woken up. Are they less likely or some shit? One less likely? They do have less likely! Okay, I actually correctly predicted them having my teammates having less likely to be targeted this time. I'm dead. Fuck! See, guys, you need to do some more damage if you're kind of less likely like this. Fuck. Can Raider is better, can use de-unfold. You do not need de-unfold even in solo. Yeah, Arcane Reader, we love reading fucking magical tomes. I need to land, like, literally one chart attack on him, by the way, and he dies, because I do so much damage here. Oh my god. You guys do no damage. I cannot get a single window, because you guys... Oh my god. Fucking slop-ass perk, bruh. Slop-ass perk. I should never be getting targeted here, but this perk completely breaks that interaction. How about you stop letting him land attacks on you? I'm trying to attack him so I can one-tap him. Okay, Revenant actually dropped it. Interesting. Scholar did not, though. If I wouldn't pick that up, I actually would not get targeted. I should get targeted here. Finally. The best way to use less likely to be targeted is not use it, because it is just slop. Target manipulation slop. Okay, I gotta wait for 4 because I have a tight timing here because I need to go in, use the Grace, and then Crimson Spell. Does this game actually bring you joy? Why would you ever want to play a game to only experience joy? Does this guy have items confer? You do, right? Okay. Oops, I need this. You can have these, though. I want your Exalted Fleshes. Executor Man, I love when people take it. It's good passive. When playing Executor or Guardian, it's jank, but still good. There are instances in which I would rather people take it, but when I'm playing with no damage negations is not one of them. Like, if I'm trying to tank or playing Guardian, then I would... Like, if I'm playing Guardian, I want my teammates to have it. But it's just a whack-ass interaction like that, because that also goes for Dutch Assault as well. Like, it completely breaks aggro in a way that... It's just kind of annoying. It would be funny if Revenant cast that heal there. Yeah, I would want her, you know. Bro had to reflect for that question? No, I get asked that question a lot. This feels like one where the soundtrack is not gonna play. It actually did. Did you fucking give me a boiled crab? No, okay, you gave me Exalted Flesh. I was gonna say, there ain't no way we're giving out boiled crabs in this economy. What's my 9 dregs on? 9. Let's ult here. I actually fucking missed that attack. 6226. There's no Dragon Wing Grease on her body. That's crazy. That's a really high damage. I don't have my ult now, though. Me when the game is fucking broken and doesn't work. Lol. I'm just gonna tank this with my skill. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, her OST is broken. I was right that it was broken, but I'm surprised it actually played, because normally when this glitch happens where her fog doesn't really work, the OST just doesn't play at all. This is gonna fucking hurt. Yeah, that was like 15k. 14k, 13k-ish. Not bad. Less strength, by the way. Really? Oh my god, bro. Hey, what's up, bitch? Catch this. That's what I thought! Yes, sir! Alright! Now we're talking. One of my teammates. I was totally the only person who threw something at Caligo. Yeah. Why didn't you lose Dragon Wing Grease when I got hit by the ice thingies? These ice spikes on the ground don't do damage, they do frostbite buildup. Very cool. Godslayer fire attack up. Would be cool if Godslayers did really actually any fire damage. They might actually do physical damage, I'm not sure. But the percentage damage, I don't think that's an affinity anyway, so whatever. I guess I'll keep it, though. When it's cold outside, so you punch through the cold to overpower it. I have never really experienced it being too cold outside. Colder than, like, 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Or negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, rather, which is also, like, pretty close to negative 20 Celsius. Let's go again. Let's find a different boss than the Onyx Lord. A different bonus enemy. Not really a boss. What is the actual update content? So what I showed it off a bit there, but I had a, like, okay, this is also new content, by the way. Not necessarily new, but, character perks that you have equipped on your relics actually show over here now, which I think is useful. And they have a description as well. So that's one. Additionally found in my special effects that I showed off quite a bunch of times during the last game. Mystery boss! Okay, fucking finally. I've been waiting to do this for a while. Excellent. Same one, Revenant. Basically there are enemies hidden around the map. One spawns every game in 6 locations, across 6 locations. That enemy is a mimic and spawns a boss, or mini-boss rather, that drops a dormant that has some very interesting choices. This is fine. Okay, this is also Mystery Night Lord. Finally, this is the first time on stream after like 10 games on stream since I uploaded that video. So we can actually get a lot of bonus loot now. Not guaranteed on shifting Earth maps. Interesting. YouTube video incoming. I don't really feel like recording tonight, but I can definitely, watch this guy have it. Aww. Oh, okay, it was this dude. Nice. This Rune Bear is not that strong. He also drops 20k runes, which I think is a pretty solid reward. Revenant is getting clawed to death by a bear. Okay, fantastic job, guys. Stamina management slop. Conveniently, we have a grace literally right here, so we can just reset our revive bars on demand. Well, there's casually a fucking Rune Bear flying over my head. I am not logged in because my eye is itching right now, and I'm playing with one hand. You don't have to delete the old MMV version. I haven't bothered deleting a couple of the past old versions yet. I just put it in a new folder. But it will read the save file from the same space. You shouldn't have to do anything with the save file. I always back up my save file when doing anything MMV related anyway, just because that's a good practice. And like the save file on its own doesn't really... One thing with the other hand, I'm itching my eye. Doesn't really take up any space, unlike the other installation. Alright, let's see. We get a Raider weapon, we get Wasted Reincarnation, Occult, and we get the Raider taking attack perk that I already have. 2 armaments, damage gun. I'm gonna take this. This is Arcane. This gives me like a big stat spread across everything, but it also gives me a ton of Arcane. So, I am in fact playing Raider Arcane now, as you guys fucking asked me for. Funny enough, this is actually like the first time in 500 games that I've had this, like, because I'm counting the Libra. This is like basically the same one as the Libra Arcane respec. A lot of the other ones are slightly different, and that it gives you a ton of stats to all stats. See what we can do with this though. I would imagine this also gives me decent spellcasting stats, but I'm not sure. For jump attacks, Raptor Talons, huh? Also a Leto's Hammer, I guess. Are the new perks exclusive to the random events? Yes. Okay. One of the locations that a bonus chest can spawn is right here. It did not. Fuck you. Whatever. This is one of the places that's like it's really not worth searching for a bonus chest anyway. I say that because Mystery Night Lord, so you actually get bonus chests. This is one of them, I think. Nah, whatever. Fuck this shit. The Puff Dragon update. Yep. And also, since it's a shifting Earth, I didn't actually mention this in the video because I hadn't learned of it by then, but most of the crystals on the mountaintop that you normally have a chance to get a legendary from should actually drop an orb. Not most, like maybe half to a third of them. Where are we looking for? Circle. This is a shit-ass circle. Wow, this is really bad. Flaming Strike and Spur Rapier actually might be a really good weapon with this stat change. I'm going to take that. I don't really want to go to the castle. I want to go to the ruins around the map, but whatever. Yeah, look at that. 112 AR Raider weapon compared to... This guy's 160. This guy also did not take a stat change, nor did Revenant. Interesting. Raider got Leto's Hammer, and I think Revenant got the Frenzy Flame Seal. So it gives you a weapon that's usually a class weapon, I think. I think it's most of the time a class weapon, at least from what I've seen. Albinorix. Oh, it's a guaranteed class weapon. Okay. Yeah, I also did find Axe of Godfrey in one of them. I know, as far as I can tell, the class weapon cannot be red, which is fine. That would probably be a little too strong. Does the update add depth 6 to 10? Depth 6 to 10 would be a really good thing to do after more map variations is complete. 10% chance for a rare. Really? Oh. Do I like Raider with Fists? No, because Raider with Raptor Talons is just way stronger. 10% chance for Legendary? Oh, I see. Depths 6 through 10 would be a pretty good idea to add after MMV is, like, all finished. Because you could have a separate client of the game for, like, a separate server with separate scalings for the entire Deep of Night mode. But right now it's kind of complicated to change all that stuff. And it's not really a first priority, because Depth 5 is pretty well balanced, especially when there's a lot of hard new bosses. I mean, what do you even do to approach a second tier of ratings? Do you, like, add another 3 relic slots with new relic perks or some shit? I don't know. You gotta do something cool, because if you keep making the game harder, you know what I'm saying. I do have high arcane, but I don't have any bleed weapons right now. I don't know how much this puts my arcane stat at. I don't have an image of this red sheet pulled up. I know Marco posted one in my Discord recently, and I've seen it in the MMV Discord. Great stars. Yo, that's a fucking good weapon. Okay. Hoarfrost Stomp. I should probably take Hoarfrost Stomp, because I can do insane frostbite build up right now. I think I just one-shot Bloodlost this guy. Is it 80 arcane that I get or something ridiculous? Wait, what the fuck? These guys normally have high bleed resistance too. That's crazy. Hold on. 50 arcane. Oh, so it's scholar tier. It didn't actually, maybe not. The Sanguine Noble did not Bloodlost immediately, which they normally do. Ring Knight's Spear is a decent weapon. I don't really want it, though. Arcane Raider meta money. See, the difference between this Arcane Raider and the other Arcane Raider is that this guy gets like 50% more status buildup compared to the other guy who's like 13%. Or something like that, I don't know. But, I mean, compared to, like, Raider's base stats with Knighted Dregs, I think procs Grease and 5 light attack, or procs Rot with the Grease and 5 light attacks, Scholar procs it in 3, and Arcane Raider procs it in 4. But, wow, 1 shard attack proccing Bloodlust in this guy. That is a lot of arcane. Not that it's very useful against the Night Lord, unless it's Libra. How much does 50 arcane increase my status buildup? You realize MMV have team with such great plans? I'm gonna support them. I'm gonna single-handedly keep this game alive. Yeah. Yo, give me that shit. What the fuck? I mean, hey. Yeah, sure, that's pretty good. Okay, let's go to this encampment. We can get big loot at the encampment. It's Flame Chariots. We kill the Flame Chariots because it's Flame Chariots. It's 32% more status ailment. That makes sense. Compared to 10 I thought Raider had 11 arcane. Doesn't Raider have 11 arcane? I don't know, I might be wrong. Yeah, Flame Strike and Spray Period is also something to try out, but at the same time I do have Flame Strike Great Stars now. Okay, this is one of the spots that can drop an item. It didn't. That's amazing. Flame Skewer. Wait. Do I want to use this? I don't think so. New update when? Today. It actually came out already. Update is today. True. This is going to be a 1 dormant encampment, I think. This chest will be a dormant. Yeah, this is a 1 dormant encampment. One sec. Sorry about that. I'm fine. Proof charge attacks. Whoa. Get rid of the raptor talons here. Yeah, there's not going to be another dormant at this. We should really go to the Beastman though, because that is guaranteed to have 2 dormants. Yeah, this is just a 2 dormant ruin. There's 2 bonus items. I can also totally loot the flame chariots, but I am a bum and forgot about that. Taking damage boost damage negation is just better because it works on all types of raider actions. Speaking about an arcane weapon, Revenant, once you get the chance. This is one of the best arcane weapons in the game, by the way. I think Reduvia is actually better than Rivers. Slap-ass Revenant. Lol. Yeah, I would take a Reduvia right now. That's actually amazing. Okay, so there's going to be one passive in here. Or, could be one passive in here. There's either one passive in here or the other. Triple chest. Okay, got one. Decent item for Revenant. There's a Seppuku sword, which I can actually really make good use of because I have Arcane. Yeah, this is not even that bad. What was that Hugh sheath? It was a lightning ram. Oh wow, that's a DN charge, huh? Wow. Two hit blood loss, huh? Technically, there is one enemy that was not previously in the game. What do I even drop for this? Bro, that's a fucking DN charge attacks. I kind of need... Yeah, I can drop the Seppuku sword, I guess. I really want to go loot the other... Like, the other dormant. This one is not going to be a dormant, because there's always 2 per ruins. One of them is always in the big chest area, down here. Yeah, the new enemy is in the thumbnail. Okay, not bad, sure. Yeah. This is why you loot. There's the regular ass tree sentinel over there. To be fair, it also does add one enemy at least at Limveld that isn't normally there as well. That never shows up in Limveld, even in more map variations. One that I have not shown off yet. I am going to need a respawn in the circle. Whatever, you guys can just leave me. What you pinging? I'm just getting my souls back, bum. Demi-humans. They are pretty weak to blood loss. That's good. Actually, I would have done really well against these guys with my Seppuku sword. Blood loss? Yep. Four damage negation dagger. That's crazy. Someone else used Golden Vow, huh? Okay. Probably go straight to the invader camp. Pierce damage up. Could be good in some cases with certain weapons. What mic do you use? I don't fucking know. It was a birthday gift or a Christmas gift like a year and a half ago or something. But it's HyperX something. Sure, we can go through there. Actually, you know what? This is something I haven't tested yet. I don't know if caves can actually... This is a good thing to test now. With the Mystery Night Lord, no map, modifier, extra dormants from everywhere, tech. That I just posted a video on. I don't know if caves can drop stuff. I think they might be able to, actually. You're using Ruby. That's fucking BM, bro. I need that shit. That's crazy. Fucking Redubious slop, huh? Alright, time to check a bunch of corpses and chests along the way. Like, the room to the left of this might have a good chance of doing something cool. This is gonna one-tap Bloodlust, isn't it? Yeah. Not bad. Don't say anything. Oh yeah, this is also something that got updated. See this? This is a brand new Great Katana model. That's probably also a really good Great Katana. Was told here to was told to come here on info for an update, and it's just a guy streaming. What the fuck? Well, I mean, I'm not exactly the patch notes itself, but I am at least trying to show as much of this update as I can. I am streaming the update. I am not the patch notes. Like this is new. Read it and weep. It is a Divine Lion Warrior. Amazing. These guys are at least weak to Blood Loss. Which one is it? Windy? Okay, fine. What's up, Hates? Maris, you motherfucker. We know what Maris is like right there. That's fine. Click the stream and it's just a stream. I'm disappointed. Feels bad, man. My streamer. Hey, no worries, man. When you're trying to do a stream, but all you get is a trickle. No Twitch stream, so no goofy emojis. Omega Lol, I guess. Let's hit this on the... Let's hit this on the way out. I mean, nah, I'm not gonna force it. It's flame chariots, but it's really worth it. Red flame chariots is really worth it, especially with a bonus dormant. Yeah, we can skip this guy, though. No holy damage slop. Dude, Horned Warrior's Greatsword when? Hard to argue with red enemy. This guy's windy, so he doesn't really have... Windy doesn't really have any one-shots. Frosty's the one you need to worry about. What depth? 5. Yeah, Windy and Sparky are a lot easier than Frosty. When are we getting a tough guy emote? I would need a tough guy and a Hail Slop emote. I mean, there's so much stuff to do in this map, but I don't really have the weapons to kill anything. Any tips for getting to Depth 5, especially for Iron Eye main? I am not the most equipped to give you tips for Iron Eye. Normally when someone asks me for tips about Iron Eye, I say to either uninstall the game or play Executor. Lol. But there is a way to cheese the rating system. If you play in solo, whenever you're having a bad run, you can just quit out of the run and you won't lose any rating. Like, either by in-game quit or Alt F4. Okay, Executor and Scholar. Surely these guys will drop a useful arcane weapon for me. I'm not actually sure I've played against this Scholar before. How do you even dodge Frosty? I'm not quite sure. I think the best way is to run away. Run away or parry him fast. Bars, really? I'm a tough guy, if you say so. Thought it was... whatever. Hey, what's up, youngster? Okay, hold on. We need to be not stupid here. Yeah. Once again, not having his weapon equipped by the bro. I need to loot. Can you help me out, guys? I can't just not loot. Hold on. Yeah. I need. Really, I haven't had the chance to get any of the fucking equipment, dudes. Bro, why are we doing this, guys? I want to take some of this stuff. I just can't. I've been running away, bum asses, huh? I want that skill up, but I'm gonna go grab it. I gotta go grab it now. I want that skill up Executor Sword. Not that I have any skills to use. I have Flame Skewer, but that's not that good. That's a good flame skill, but still. Like, man, help me out here. And now I'm just burning because I've been here too long running around all these enemies. Fuck, I'm dead. I would do amazing with this Reduvia right now, but I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to. I'm not sure I'm going to be getting it. Slop-ass slop, huh? Just gotta grab my runes or whatever, no big deal. Flame Skewer is my best skill right now, but hopefully I can get something from the, from Borealis. Oh, Prayerful Strike as well. Mohg's Spear, surely. Morgoth's is stronger. I think Reduvia is stronger than both of them. Rivers is also a little stronger than Morgoth's. It's also stronger than Ansbach's and Bloody Helis. Morgoth's is stronger than those two as well. Regalia is just even... like, Regalia is like... Regalia completely... Regalia and, There, I just completely mugged both of them, though, as far as arcane skills are concerned. Not that I really have the facilities to use such a skill. Or the support items. Do I have elements cause increased damage? I think I do. I don't, okay. I gotta use Prayerful Strike against Borealis because it does strike damage. I think. It shouldn't be 100% holy. There's no reason for that. This should also have a chance to drop an orb. It didn't. Max March to 99. What should I do? I'll take the craziest suggestions. Backstep attack only. Can hit KBM players do running flask attack? I don't bother with running flask attack because it feels like a bug. I pressed my skill bar. Fucking tough guy, huh? If you say so. You bitch-ass dragon. Screaming at the other guy right in my face, huh? If you say so, kid. There is an interesting out that I have here, though. There is actually a really interesting thing I can do, and that is... Yes. I actually really want the Mountaintops passive here, because it is a Frostbite Exaltation. And this is a good Frostbite weapon. That's also a decent Raptor Talons, but I'm not going to take it. When is the next Twitch stream? I don't know. Streaming on Twitch is kind of annoying, because if I stream on Twitch, Twitch, YouTube, and record at the same time, it nukes my PC, and I don't really want to have to set up using my laptop to handle with the technical load. Why don't I go to Kick? I don't know. The problem with Kick is that, well, that Kick has two problems. One, bad reputation. Two, terrible discoverability. Frostbite Exaltation Talisman when? True. Base Elden Ring does not have a Frostbite Exaltation, right? It's only more map variation, or not more match. I'm stupid. It is Elden Ring Reforged has one. I imagine a bunch of the big mods do. This is not gonna help me. It doesn't? Okay, yeah. Shit, we gotta put a move on here. Oh my god, there's a corpse. Have something, please. Have something, have something, have something. This is actually... Oh, shit. This is actually a slash damage attack. These are both fucking slash damage. This is also a... I'm gonna take this for now, actually. Hold on. Yeah, we really need to kill Borealis here. I'm gonna take this just now and use it. Yeah, you can just use the Ronnie's doll as an image for it. I think that would probably be... If you wanted to make one, you could just use Ronnie's doll. And you can even name it Ronnie's doll. Okay. I don't really need the Lion's Claw. It's a really good Lion's Claw, to be fair. And I don't need any of these either. Shit. Axe of Godfrey. To be fair, it is a Lion's Claw Raider Axe, but, like, look at the fucking AR of this thing. This is less than half of what it normally is. I gotta take Rakshasas here. I think Rakshasas, or maybe the, maybe Eleanor. Rakshasas probably better, though. Yeah, Rakshasas doesn't do fire damage, so I can overlap it with my Frostbite Exaltation, which is kind of pointless because Rev does fire damage as well, so yeah, I'm just gonna use this. Be a really nice thing. Going to the shop is a really nice thing for me to do here, but I'm not sure I can make it over there because I get Starlight Shards. I get passives. Okay, what is this Night Boss? If this is like a Magma Worm or something, this is a Deathrite Bird. I am confident in my teammates' ability to be able to kill a Deathrite Bird. I'm gonna run to the shop. I'm gonna run to the shop, open it as a Twiggies here. I have no idea what's in it. This is totally not going to cost us the run. Dark Souls 2 over Night Rain, if you say so, tough guy. Deathrite Bird was rarest Night 2 boss in 2.1.7. Rarest as in just statistically he got rolled on the fewest seeds, or what? Okay, watch this insane fucking tech using the Raider ult to skip the jump up. Using the Raider ult to skip the jump animation and not bleed to the storm. Holy shit. Legendary. Nobody ever would have done that. That is literally the first time that has happened in the history of the game, by the way. I'm not sure anybody has ever done that. Lol. Okay, Thorny Tear, Blood Boils. This is at least pretty good loot, and another skill up. I don't need the Uncharged. I'm out of money, but the other damage negation is good. No Twiggy Tear. I'm gonna have to sack my runes. That's fine. This ruins has a shop. You didn't know that? SMH. Yeah, this ruins does have a shop. It is an irregular ruins. It also has 3 chests in the big area. I forgot to buy Starlight Shards, though. Shit. I don't think Resuscitate takes that. Are you guys fucking You guys fucking suck, man. Really? Really, guys? It's a fucking Netherite bird. Guys, come on. Really? Bunch of fucking tough guys, huh? Dying to a Netherite bird like that, huh? If you say so. Man. I said this was a risky play, and I'm gonna take it if it's an easy boss, and it proceeds to be an easy boss, and the teammates choke. Fuck. God damn it. Didn't even get to use Rakshasas. Ah, my fucking god. God damn it. I sold? If you say so, tough guy. This proves Arcane Raider is shit. Yeah, true. We wouldn't have done anything against the Deathbird anyway, because... I don't need this. Yeah, because a Deathrite Bird is immune to status ailments. What does this have? Change starting skill to Endure. Thank you so much. Wilder +1 skill Everjail. I mean, I guess. I'm pretty sure I have one of these already, but why not? Wow! Interesting, huh? Yeah, wow. What a relic, huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking keep that shit. Fuck you. Miyazaki. Suck my balls, bitch. They got blasted by Deathrite Bird's ult. Deathrite Bird was at half HP, so he would have done at that point the Spear Rain. The Spear Rain is ultimately not that. I have not died to this Spear Rain in such a situation in quite a long time. Forced to play Wilder with no Knighted Ranks. What build are you using? The uninstall the game build, or I'm playing in the tutorial where it forces you to play Wilder. Okay, I gotta get something taken care of. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. I'm gonna get some water too. I am back. Gotta read chat and shit. What is new with this update? For one, character effects are displayed on the special effects, overlay in the menu. On this part of the GUI. So you can see what you have on your relics there. And also what teammates have on their relics there, too. There's also enemies hidden around the map that give you one enemy around the map every game that gives you a very special reward. Double audio, by the way. Wait, what? Wait, how? Hold on. Test? Test? Are you sure you don't have my stream pulled up twice? Make sure you don't have my stream pulled up twice. That would explain... That would explain having double audio, because I'm not... Yeah. Okay, very funny. My Patreon membership renewed, huh? $5 to the devs, huh? Okay. Anyway, where do we start off? Yeah, so what I was saying, there's a bunch of new enemies hidden around the map. One spawns every game, and they give you a very special reward that I will try to show off this game. What the fuck is this slop-ass raider build? I saw this person's relics posted in the Discord somewhere, but I have no clue what build they're playing, though. In the MMV Discord. Sword of Darkness. This could actually be really good against Libra if I get, like, strength or... yeah, strength faith or dex faith stat change. I think I might end up using this against Libra. Is there a way to know where the new enemies are, or is it just secret? There are 6 set spawn locations, so if you check all of them, you will find the enemy. Triple Raider into Libra, it's over, bruh. Yeah. I would not mind a dex stat change into a Raptor Talons run here. Okay, sure. Oh yeah, another thing this update changes is custom weapon or new weapons get custom models now. So yeah, you can actually see what weapon you're holding on to. Sure, we can go there. Why not? Otherwise, this is a pretty innocuous start to a game. Have all of our strength dex and strength dex respecs? Are they something you take every time, or you wait till you have your build going? Strength 1 is Raider you probably almost never take. Strength Dex you can take in a lot of cases. It was less damage the first game, but I found if I found a different chart attack weapon, it would have been a lot more. And Dex up can be very, very powerful as Raider. Like, it probably gives you like 50% extra damage on Raptor Talons or so. Wish they'd add more weapons in the rest of the Scholar of the First Sin spells. I assume that's what SOTFS stands for. Unless you meant to type SOTE. I am looking forward to the rest of the Shadow of the Erdtree spells, though, especially the Bale ones. Honestly, I could do a video on a lot of things related to more map variations. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. At some point, I do want to do a video cataloging... Let's try. I want to do a video cataloging every new piece of content, but I don't know, that's kind of hard, and I would have to learn how to at least piece together recordings with editing, which I don't know how to do. I don't know how to I don't edit anything I don't edit anything ever. I have never edited a video. Damn. Why did Mikola win? True. Light of Mikola Loki would be a fucking Everdark Libra hard counter. That would just nuke Everdark Libra every time, by the way. Yeah, Bale spells should be as strong as Placidus Axe Ruin, though, which means they need to be really, really strong. Catch me with a Rev Holy build in that case. You could play Recluse Holy Dormant Seals, too. Totally not me with a Recluse, HP Dexterity up, Holy 4, and Dormant Seals. Actually tank-spamming giant spells. Oh yeah, this is another one of the changes here. Uh-oh. This is what... Wait. Which Night Invader is this? What are we doing, Kevin? It is this guy! I had a feeling it was this motherfucker. You son of a fucking gun. Really, huh? A bunch of fucking tough guy-ass enemies here, huh? Okay, then. If you say so. A well-placed Raider ult could revive both of us here. This guy got slept before he got killed. That's crazy. How was your Raider build before the DLC and Night of Dregs? I focused on stacking character skill cooldown reduction. This is probably, like, the worst place you can find this Iron Knight 2, because he will very, eagerly attack you through walls. Unless it's been patched, which I doubt it has. We're gonna have a tough time even approaching him from here. I don't know where the hell he's gonna be. If we can solo him out, which we're gonna have to do in here. Yeah, he's up there. Yeah, this is let's come back here late. I was gonna say let's come back here later, but this guy seems to have a really good fucking tracking on his bow attacks. Fucking auto-aiming little bitch. Motherfucker. Fuck you. Yeah, let's come back here later. This guy is not a Wraith Calling Bell victim. This guy will, forcibly penetrate you with 20 arrows if you try and shoot him with a Wraith Calling Bell. He's been patched. Oh. What are the big red things? That is another thing that this update adds. It is the reason that the file size has increased by a gigabyte and a half. Essentially, they are testing new POI variations, as they describe in their, in the patch notes, so as to not, you know, say anything more than I need to. Or say anything more than I'm allowed to. No longer comes out of the POI. Oh. If you fucking say so. Fucking hitting me twice there for the first time in your life, kid. But this is an experimentation for more points of interest to be added to the game. Yeah, I never have a problem with the torch guy. He is my man. Yeah, it's 3.8 gigabytes now. Up from like 2.3 or 2.4 or so. Same one castle slop, huh? If you say so. These guys aren't even worth killing, but may as well. Yeah, Nanaya's Torch when? When are we getting Nanaya's Torch and more map variations? I want my fucking Libra Madness backdoor. Yeah, thrusting shield model, by the way. They should add that Fire Forge from the DLC to his appeal, making it possible he could pass this. Maybe. Perhaps. How dare I kill a blob of slop? Yeah, that was my man Sloppingtonius Sloppington. Seppuku, huh? Okay. Red Sanguine Noble. Flaming Strike, great katana. What are we doing here? Lucky ass motherfucker. I'll take this one though. Not using Knighted Dregs and taking the chart attacks, huh? Alright, tough guy, if you say so. Not using Knighted Dregs slop. But Puff Draggy. What about him? I don't really need this Seppuku sword. Less likely. What are we holding on to this for, kid? If you say so. Less likely to be targeted, huh? Alright. Fine. This store! Okay. Yeah, I need to buy this stuff. Yeah, I don't need anything else from the shop, but I'm broke. I'm level 4. This is not good. I should not be level 4 right now. Yeah, if there's less likely to be targeted, this would be more likely to be targeted. I don't know, though. Are we not interested in killing the field boss, or what? Alright, then. The masses need you and Puff Draggy to have a live debate over the best Raider build. That guy isn't very good at determining any best anything. Especially not, stuff pertaining to Raider and the Great Hollow. I am the expert in Raider and the Great Hollow, and everything that guy says about those two things is incorrect. They are so incorrect that they don't even need explanation. The question presents itself as an exercise to the reader. What's up, Lane? Black Knights, oh my god. Oh god. I pressed my skill. Did I not have my skill active? I am so sorry. I'm pretty sure I pressed my skill button, but whatever, man. Fuck you. God damn it. You know what even more likely would be so common in stabs and seals if it existed? Yes. This is the problem of only leveling up to 4. Man, come on, man. I had a full inventory of chart attacks up. Fuck. Why level 4? Because I went to the super shop and bought a bunch of chart attacks up, which technically actually gives me more damage. That was regular Libra anyway, whatever. Zero damage negation slop, huh? Yeah, true. That was the Iron Knight's fault. What am I even looking for against Noster? I know exactly what I'm looking for against Noster. I should have changed my relics around a little bit, but I don't have everything set up properly. This guy's name is Fucker. If you say so, Mr. Scholar Man. No map! Alright, we actually have another modifier. Very cool. Good. Well, ain't this gonna be the game of all time, huh? Yes, sure. Yeah. Okay. No Relics Undertaker is not a very good character. I should have picked that up and taken it out of circulation as fast as possible. That's also Flame Chariots right there. I'm going to go to the Flame Chariots and loot the Flame Chariots for passives and Flame Chariot corpses. A good Flame Chariots is a dead Flame Chariots. I one-tap these guys, by the way. I, like, overkill one-shot them. Damn, look at that staff. What the fuck? Comet staff. I'm gonna come back there. What are they doing? Red staff with Comet, huh? Yeah, consumables are like one of the most important mechanics, and most people don't know how to use them. Speaking of things I need to make a video on that nobody knows how to use, or that would do a massive service to the community. Well, sure, I'll just take the HP. What are we? Where are we, by the way? Hey, what's up, Juno? Nice try, tough guy, if you say so. Skill up, chart attacks, and less likely. I don't want to take less likely for my team. I'm going to take the skill attack up against Noster here. I could totally have taken the Comet Azure, though. Or not just Comet. Hold on to that in case I get a good stat change. Or applicable stat change, rather, because I still have to figure out FP and all that other shit. Okay, what's taking us so long? With how long it's taking my teammates, I suppose I can take a little bit of extra time to loot for myself. Which I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna skip the church. And come back to the church around the other way. Get all the, dormants in the chest in this place. Are you fucking... That finally fucking landed on so... Really? Fucking stupid Albinoric looking ass motherfucker. Fuck. Fucking slopping Charnius Prime, huh? That guy has my souls. There wasn't even anything good down here. God damn it. Oh my god, why are we pinging an Everjail key? What could there possibly be to do with an Everjail key? Proof jumps. Sure. There's another dormant down here. I gotta get my ass on it over down there though. Seppuku is cool and all, but I'm gonna bring Dion full for my team. Damn, someone link these teammates in my video so they know how the bonus items works. The bonus item mechanic works. Totally not me sandbagging by looting. Loot goblin slop. Yeah, I should have looted at the Great Church instead, even though that's much worse loot in comparison. Was testing the bonus item mechanic earlier. It's nice. It is. It is amazing. It's actually really strong with a coordinated team, too. Might be able to get one on the way through this part of the... Or this, church. I don't think so. Yeah, this one actually has a really whack-ass spawn point. Artorias, huh? If you say so. Who did we kill? Thank you. There might be an item in here. I'm gonna look in here for an item. This is honestly easier than killing the Albinorics. Fuck. There's an item in the other. There's still two dormants I can loot here. I really need a weapon, though. Where can you read patch notes for the update? More map variations Discord will have them. In the channel dedicated to patch notes. Are we... Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? Take me to Maris. I actually do have a lightning weapon. I will use it. I'm dead. I'm alive. I lived, somehow. Yeah, maybe it's better to fish for items after I already know what I'm going to be playing for a given run. Because I just have I have like a full inventory of passives that are completely synergistic to each other, and I don't really want to drop any of them until I know what I'm playing. I have a skill, 2 armaments, 2-handing, and jump attacks. And then a damage negation. Yeah, that's not really that helpful. Man, I need you to hit me, tough guy. A lion who is weaker to raider weapons. Yeah, the basement enemy being red also was something that got fixed in this patch. In the previous patch of more map variations, the basement enemy was actually never red, which was a bug. But that is not anymore. That lion was just red, and we killed him. Can you please explanation of Executor's Relic when you finish the game? What part of Executor's Relics do you want me to explain? Like his unique character perks? The best one, I don't know anything about it. Only if you're looking to his character-specific perks, I think the best one is Roaring Restores HP. But there are 2 useful ones in your regular relics that you can get. So Roaring Restores HP, whenever you're in your ultimate and you use your Roar ability, you heal 30% of your HP, which massively increases your survivability. Because a lot of times you can survive like 2 or 3 attacks in your ultimate. After that, when you get hit, you can just roar and you'll be able to survive pretty much the duration of the ultimate safely. Like the entire thing. The other important perk, or at least decent perk on Executor, is the character skill perk that increases your damage. It's the title clickbait. I mean, by what clickbait technically is, every title is clickbait. Every title and thumbnail is clickbait because it baits you into clicking the video, and that's actually what that word means. But this is new content in more map variations. It got an update. So that Executor perk, what it does, it gives you 35% more damage with your character skill, but when you have your character skill active, you take significantly more damage. To the degree of like 25%. Yeah, you're welcome. I can look for a bonus passive here, or just kill the envoys for an item. May as well do that. Two-handing up. Better than this two-handing up. I don't want to continue with HP loss anyway. It's 40% more damage taken. Okay, that's quite a lot, but yeah. Basically what I said. It isn't really, to be honest. Like, it just doesn't do that much damage. Like, my Drexive Nostra build with the ultimate consistently does like 4 times what you can do at the end of a run with a skill with that, like, in this, under the same circumstances. Like, it looks like a lot. Sometimes you end up doing like 5k damage with the skill towards the end of a run. Even up to 10k on a really good run, but that's not that much. This guy knows where the new content is. Is Drake Scholar worth playing? If you have good enough relics for it, yes. But you should. I don't. Playing Scholar not with support relics is not necessarily the best idea. I mean, Scholar is a very self-capable character, considering he gets substantially stronger buffs. And it's a reusable stun. And his ult is amazing. But he has, like, one of the highest requirements for, character perks. That it's kind of hard to make work every time. Improved jump attacks could be good if I get better jump attack equipment. Wait, this guy? It is that guy, but he didn't drop anything, huh? Alright. Okay, I cannot tell what is targeting me. That hit me. Wow, whatever. If you say so. Falling Star Beast Shaw versus Falling Star Beast. Yeah, legendary rare interaction. 20% more damage for me. What is this skill slop on Raider I'm watching? What's skill slop? Not sure what I should end up playing this run. I need to find a better weapon. To be fair, this weapon is actually incredible against Noster. Under the correct circumstances. Like, if you aim it right, you can actually get the vertical part of the hitbox to hit both bugs at once when they're together. And this is like a very solid and consistent way to target Noster. Like this skill. I guess this answered it. Yeah, sure, good enough. What is that pin? I guess, bro. Surely, I will hit the, event check. In a new location this time. Damn. It is, the next one is right over there. Zweihander. That's not a fucking Zweihander. Alright, let's see. Do we get this check? Do we hit this check? Doesn't look like it. Okay, tough guy. If you say so. Gotta run across the entire map to figure out where the event is. Let's check to all the ones on the top and none of the ones at the bottom. What is the event? Essentially, the new MMV update adds a chance for certain enemies to be mimics. This is a terrible circle. What the hell? I don't think we're gonna find it this game, though. They are the other two. Like, I've checked one up here, I've checked one up here, and checked one up here. Like how in certain places in Elden Ring have an enemy disguised as another enemy, that offers a very, very strong reward. But I've checked half of them on the map, and the other two are, like, over here. That are way out of reach. I'm gonna try and check the one that's right here, though. Doubtful that I'm gonna have to show it off this run. And if I do show it off, it's one that I already have shown off today, unfortunately. Slop ass. Yep. Do I want to run into the storm and just show off what the enemies are, or what? No, I'm not going to abandon these teammates. All that for nothing. Oh yeah, this is another new change from this update. Yeah, they added some scenery. I showed this off last run, but for anyone who hasn't seen it. Really? None of those dropped a passive, huh? Wait, where can I get this then? Hold up. Wait a minute. Is it up here? It's up here, isn't it? No, wait. Am I tripping? There's supposed to be a passive that I can... Is this going to drop a dormant? This is going to drop a dormant, huh? Yes! Wow, okay, this is new. Dog-ass loot, but whatever. What, do we have Everdale perk? Does she think she has the Everdale perk or what? Weird thing you killed besides the Rise last game? At the start of last game, yes. The one at the start of last game was over here, and the first game today was up this way. Or... Wait. Which other one did I show off? Did I just miss it in one of the maps, or am I tripping? I played 3 games today. By the way, that knight also has new moves. Oh! I did not know that. Okay, good to know then. I need stuff to support playing two-handing attack up. Fort Knight. True. Fort Knight Butthole. No, I played with you like 3 hours ago. Was that off stream? Was that the game that I played earlier today off stream or what? Or was that might have been the first game today, actually. Yeah, that was the first game today. Melee, sure, that does something for me. That's good. Yeah, I guess. Useless store, though. Interesting. This is a very unusual set of chests appearing and not appearing. There should be one here then. Or not. Okay, good. Need that. Need to replace this Dragon Slayer axe. This chest maybe has something? There you go. There's my red loot. What's this? Useless trash. Awesome. Damage negation on charge attacks. Okay, good. Full inventory of passives. With a decent, at least half-decent charge attack weapon. Should have taken the runes there, actually. Cosmetic cool-ass new shit, huh? If you say so. Oh my god, what is this fucking inventory, bruh? Flame of Frenzy. Two-handing and melee attack up, if you say so. I will take the two-handing because that's a little better than melee. Alright, let's go. TDBDN, do I need that TDBDN? I could take it, but I already have damage negations. This must be DTS, huh? If anybody wants Ritual Sword, I do not need it because I'm Raider. I don't think I have a way to set up many regs, do I? Oh, doesn't look like it. Whatever. Nice. You still alive, bro? I am. I was gonna go after this game though, because I'm pretty tired. If you could not tell by my prudent lack of commentary. I don't know. There isn't really that much to commentate on. I'm a little tired. This guy got all these. This guy got this chart attacks up in his inventory for though. What is he chart attacking with? Is he attacking thin air and we're? Does he even have items confer? I think he does. I should probably give him some stuff. I should probably help out the scholar with items confer by giving him items that confer. Yeah, this is my last game though. I'm tired. That's regular Nuster anyway, that's fine. I don't think this guy's gonna be conferring the items to us anyway. Whatever. Nobody chatting today? The chat was extremely active earlier. I'm just not talking at all right now because I don't have much to say. I would have actually done more damage if I just dropped this sword and then picked up that Flame of Frenzy seal. And I'm being totally serious when I say that. These bugs are so weak to that. I really need to do that on Raider at one point. You say poopy butt fart, if you say so. If you say so, tough guy. Anyone have sleep? No. What brand of diapers do you recommend? The condoms. Condoms and birth control. Guardian has a faith respect relic. He does. Personally, I absolutely cannot stand gradual flask restoration. Cool. Okay, cool. Hopefully I did a decently good job at showing off the new stuff. There's a lot of different stat changes that you can get. I mean, I'm tired, like my eyes are struggling to stay awake, which is fine. This is a pretty good time to be going to bed for the moment. Because I go back to college in 2 days. Day and a half, actually. Yeah, I'll be leaving in like 36 hours. How many stat changes are there? There's probably like 13 to 15 of them. So many. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's Strength, Dex, Int, Faith, Arc. Vigor, Endurance, Strength, Dex, Int, Faith, Strength, Int, Strength, Faith, Dex, Int, and Dex, Faith. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe. Join my Discord, link in the description. If I do go live tomorrow, it'll be my last stream for a couple of days. I think. I don't know. Hello, Aaron. I was about to end stream, but hello. welcome to, I guess, watching the VOD if you wanted to do that. Because none of these games are going to be uploaded. But, yeah, I was just about to end stream. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I don't know, I'm going to be live again. And I will see everybody soon. I also need to remember to upload a video tomorrow. Lol. Yeah.